Yo guys, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing hpal DH, and I am still working on my assassination set for Necrolord. I was going to play Night Fae, but Necrolord's really fucking good right now, above 2400 right now, because you're getting 5 bone things that you throw, so it's like making assassination do a lot of damage. Now, if it does get nerfed, I will go Night Fae, but at the moment I'm playing Necro. I'm also boosting a Holy Priest. We're also doing Frost Mage. We're doing Boomy slash Tank Viewer RBGs whenever I start live streaming again, so we're working on a Boomy. So we have a lot of things going on, a lot of classes, a lot of stuff. So we're gonna have a variety of content, and you guys will get to pick what we upload. I'm also doing Hunter because I'm still pushing on my Hunter. So let's get into the video here. We fucked up a lot of this game. This is actually, I think, our first game, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure though, because I'm pretty sure we've been playing, but we just didn't give a shit. I'm not sure. So I forget my fucking keybind for my dispel. So I finally figured it out. And this guy trinkets my Hajj. So this is the type of people that I lose to, or can lose to. So I bubble here because if I didn't, I'm just gonna die. Just remember, we have no Lego, no legendaries. We have 60k HP, and we're in last season gear, so it's not a fun time. So this guy's doing big damage judge. He's doing unhealable damage. I actually finally get the rep off, but he does jump dispel like a pro. So he does get the dispelliante. We do get bubble, and basically at this point in time, we're in a good spot. So now he incaps and DRs it, which we're not paying attention to DRs because apparently I rando cast rep, so apparently it was in the, yeah. So I rep him here, but it's gonna be triple DR'd. So the H-Pal is just dead for some reason. Like somehow he got a proc and just one-shotted the H-Pal. So the H-Pal is just dead and he missed the darkness. Or the H-Pal ran away from the darkness. So that was kind of unfortunate. But yeah, we do secure the W, and it is a good time. But yeah, these are the super low CR games. Once we get a little bit of gear, we ended off at like 2k MMR at 1200 CR. So it's pretty toxic. We were like 12 and 0 to 12 to or no, we were 11 and 0, and then we got the 2k CR, and then we lost every single game because they had like 85k and we have 60. So we just had no chance versus them. Even that game was high MMR. I think that was for our 1200 win, or no, I think it was 1100 or something. But we're getting on to the next one here, and let's get on to it. Next game here, Rogue Ret. Your main goal is to, I use with this gear, I'm running full sack, which means if I sack him, it's 100% on me. So usually with what rogues will like to do is, in twos especially, is they're gonna try to 1v1 kill you. So I see him coming, so I'm gonna pre-get him out. So I think I get him out here, so I do. He's gonna open here, he's gonna instantly stun. Our goal is to kill the rogue. He Hodges, he actually trinkets Hodge instantly. He was not handling that shit. I should have just bopped, so I do bop. I bop the Vendetta instantly, which is the right move. That's the best thing you can do right there, is always bop Vendetta, because it's really just pretty broken what H-Files can do and get away with in twos. I have 2 bops, a bubble, a trinket, full sack. I have a lot of cooldowns. On top of that, and once I have my tier set, we're just good. So I'm gonna probably sack. No, he evasions here. I'm gonna dispel. So I dispel him here. And basically, as a healer, we don't really do much. Now, I can run in there and blind him, but he is just dead. My DH actually does some damage. And, yeah, pretty much he's just dead. Not much, there's nothing else to it. And also, if you're wondering why I'm clicking the names and stuff, it's because I don't have enough keybinds to actually do that. So this guy's going to be running Big Voke, which every boomie that runs this, you have to click an immunity spell or your big spells or you die instantly. So what we're going to be doing here is basically staying by the pillar, and he's gonna try to Ruby me after he gets his setup going, but I don't think I do it. So right now we should probably free him ourselves. He actually doesn't Ruby and I almost die. So I just bubble here, and the Convoke literally goes all into my bubble. So it's really good on us. He gets incapped here. I'm actually just doing unhealable damage. Like I said, I'm clicking on my thing because I don't have enough keybinds. I am trying to get monetized this month. We finally hit 1k subs, so I'm gonna be trying to get monetized, start making some money, and then we can buy more things. It'll be more enhanced for the guides too, so I can get some blind macros and all that good stuff. But in the time being, we'll get into the game. We're killing this boomy. There's not much you can do. That's the best thing about killing a boomy is they have to bear form, and when you bear form, you can't kite and you can't do damage, and you can't really do any healing. So he's just dying. Not much you can do. I'm sitting there unhealable damage. I'm screaming to the top of my lungs, unhealable damage. There's nothing that guy can do about it. And as you can see, so now it's double hunter. I actually played this game really bad. I could have pre-sacked the trap, but he actually stun traps me in a second. They actually did unhealable damage. I had to trinket this, and then they stunned me, and I bought myself instantly. So, and then he traps me again through bop. Thankfully, my guy evasions, and they can't do much through evasionante. So my guy's just doing unhealable damage. Like I said, once he gets gear, these games will just be so quick that, you know, once I get tier set, these games are going to be extremely easily. This comp's just really broken because I do unlimited healing and he does unlimited damage. There's not a second in between where I'm not doing healing. So that's the best thing about this comp is he's never going to have a point where he does no damage, and I'll never have a point where I do no healing. Because everything's based off of a stack. So we easily win this game, pretty much. I had bubble. He had darkness, nether. So this is a really hard comp. So he actually eyes get the rogue out. We're gonna basically. This is on bleeds, and this is where he could have possibly killed me. As you can see, watch the bleed damage. I'm trying to heal through it with wogs, and I actually do pretty good healing here. We're gonna keep the rogue in combat. The best thing about keeping him in combat is he can't get away. So if you're ever wondering why an hpal is or any healer or anybody is on your ass, they're trying to get your vanish. Now him vanishing there is really bad when his druid's trying to just cyclone. Now he gets out instantly because my guy has eyes and the druid's clueless. Now we're just gonna kill him and say unhealable damage. He actually gets cheat death proc. Thorns, we're gonna try to get it off with our Nelf. The best thing about being a Nelf is you can purge. It could be really good versus the hpals. But we do bop him on Sepsis Vendetta. Best time to fucking bop him. Always want to bop on Vendetta or Sepsis. Either is fine because you have two bops. So that is another thing broken about hpal is having that double bop versus Assassination Rogue. Not much these guys can do here. This guy just tries to kite us out, but it's kind of irrelevant because we do just kill him and we take him out here. But he actually tries to bleed me here, and I'm gonna dispel my swarms. Because Swarm makes his bleeds do more damage, so if you don't have anything to dispel, dispelling Swarm is a really, really good thing to dispel. Obviously, I've only been playing healer for a day. I haven't played it since, like, Season 1. So, you know, I'm not correct about everything. I'm gonna bob him here. I actually bopped myself on accident, as you can see. I literally bopped myself. So, don't look at that. But we're gonna do unhealable damage, and nothing he can do about it. I blind him for extra dam, and he does indeed get taken out. Not much you can do there. The next game, okay, this was a high CR game, and these were pretty decent players trying to beat us here. So this was actually a real game here. He actually kidneys here, so I actually can I bop him and he purges it instantly, probably not even a second. So he was waiting for that shit. So they're trying to get bubble for me, but I have wings up. When you have wings up, you don't really want to do it. You can't do anything versus an hpal when they have wings. Because wall just lay on hands. Like, I can keep my teammate up for, like, years. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. So he does kick me from a huge long distance. I didn't even know it was that far. I'm going to bomb myself. No, I'm not. He's going to trade instead. So I'm going to sit this and save every cooldown I have instead. So he's going to hex me here. Not a super big deal because they don't have any damage. As an enhancement shaman and a rogue, they're only going to be doing damage on really stuns. So I don't have to click anything unless they stun. So as you can see, the rogue's coming up. He tried to resell, so he went down for no reason. So I blind him. He's going to trade trinket out of this. And basically, I'm going to heal him through it, as you can see. So I'm going to heal myself, and it's going to heal him. That's the only thing that saves him here. So I trinket sack here, full sack. They're going to try to swap me. But yeah, we do indeed win this game. Yeah, if I did not divine totem myself, he would have just died. And that is where healing yourself with divine tool or having an extra heal. Let's say I had the stacks of the light of dawn. That's exactly when you want to save it versus a sub rogue or any type of comp with the sub rogue. You save the stacks for a 1v1 and you just lay on hands them through the 1v1. So instead of just wasting your stacks, you save them. I bob them on the kidney or halfway through, and we do take them out. For the next game, this was a little longer of a game. This is Warrior Druid. Now, this game was really fucking a long game, so we're gonna get into it step by step. Our goal is to go Druid. These guys are kind of geared compared to us. Now, these guys actually pump. Like, once this guy gets his stacks, as you can see, he just does unhealable damage. Like, I can't heal through it. I blind him here. He's going to trinket. Actually, no, he gets dispelled. He darknesses. And I get Cyclone. Which is not a terrible thing, because we're in darkness. CCing while I'm in darkness is terrible. So now the DR is off, and they're not doing anything right now. I had to waste wings for his damage, unfortunately, which I should have saved it since he darknessed me. But we're switching our beacon. You want to put your beacon on whoever is taking the damage at the time. I fake cast for no reason. Kind of unfortunate. My guy Trinket's a bash, but you know, at this point we're just trying to. Remember, these are only 1200 CR games, so we're going to 1200, and this is our first Q stash. So obviously, we're getting a little bit too excited here, and I'm using BM, Big Bim. But my guy's killing the warrior. And the only thing bad about not being Holy Priest versus this comp is not having Purge. Purge is probably one of the best CDs for a healer, depending on your comp. Versus rest of the druids, it's counter. I actually Hodge this guy as soon as he stuns me, so he gets no beneficial out of his Stormbolt, but I get no I actually get beneficial because of my Hodge, because he's not going the warrior. So I'm keeping him off me, and you know, we're not taking the Diak. But we're gonna line here and basically just trying to survive. There's not much we can do. Our goal is to try to kite this guy out. You never really want to have a warrior on your ass the entire amount of time. So my guy's probably gonna invasion soon, possibly. But this game was probably, it was on the dot. This was like, it was close. And this was for a 1200 CR game, which we needed because we lost like 6 in a row at 2k CR. I think this was like a 19 or 1800 game. But yeah, we had to lose a lot of games to get this win. Even though we were 1200 CR playing 2k games, it's kind of ridiculous that we have 60k, no tier set, no Legos. But that's the game, so we're gonna bop. No, we're not. We're gonna save bop. We could have possibly bopped that. He was 50%, but he did have skin and he was already kited. The one thing about a warrior training a DH is he can't go druid. So right here, if they went my DH and the druids a CC me, they would have won. Like, they guaranteed would have won. Like, I can't heal through this warrior's damage. Like, if I don't kite him, we lose. As you can see, I can't heal through it. I bubble. And basically, he does get the Cyclone off. And it looks really bad on our end. As you can see, I have no wings. I have nothing. I have to panic Hodge, or else we're screwed. So he's gonna evasion here. That dodge cooldown versus, like, melees are broken. Like, you have no idea. I swear, that's probably... And you can't backstep Kenny them anymore. So you can't go behind them and stun them. So right now, we're not in a terrible spot. We do have Bop coming back up right now. Their Swarm. Always want to dispel Swarm no matter what. This is a really good cooldown, especially when you have nothing else to disarm or dispel. Dispelling Swarm is just another cooldown to use. So we're just trying to kite this guy. He's staying right on my ass. And when my teammate doesn't have a slow, it's really kind of just awkward. But my DH auto starts taking dick, like dies through through darkness. Like, I was going for a drink because I really needed it. I sack him and bop him, which was a terrible move for me to make. I should have just bopped him, but I do fuck that up a little bit. I thought sack would be enough, but I had to bob him there too. My guy's still getting Cyclone, unfortunately. I'm trying to get a fatty heal. And as you can see, it's not looking too good for us. If the Druid, instead of doing the CCing, went to go drink, they would have won the game. We only won because we were all the way and I think I got drinks off during the game. Like, I think I get one off, or I get one or two. I'm not sure. We're gonna find out together. But yeah, we're gonna start killing the warrior here. As you can see, he uses his regen. I have a lot of people talking about how regen's not that good. I swear to God, it's pretty good. 30% damage reduction while you're doing literally unhealable damage. Like, I think it's definitely fair. I actually get a decent amount of drinking here. This is actually what won us the game. So that tiny little bit of sip cup just won us the game. Like, hey, look how close this game is. I'm telling you, this is a super close game. This was a long game, as you can see. Like, this was probably a 4-minute game, 4 or 5-minute game. Like, this was a good played game by both sides. So I do, you know... Ooh, we gonna kill him, cool. And dude, I really was getting. Dude, this was for a 1200 win, so it's like I'm trying so hard to win. So I'm going for another drink. My guy has no cooldowns. I have to be careful here. So I am getting a drink. I get a little bit, but I don't want to get too far on the healing because I have no gear. So if I do screw that up, I'm pre-blinding so my DH can get to the teammate. He actually goes ahead on accident. I freed him here. In our goal, we have to kill this guy. He needs to die now. And we finally do take him out. GG's, boys. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, peace, baby. Peace, peace.